This may be the headliner of the Miramar Air Show, but there is a lot more entertainment to be seen, and that comes from the many civilian pilots performing at the air show this weekend. San Diego 6's Gary Buzel and Spencer Suderman were out today at MCA's Miramar and have this preview.
It's a side of the Miramar Air Show that usually takes the back seat to the military teams.
People, when they come to shows, expect to see a biplane tumbling across the sky.
Sean Tucker flies this red biplane called the Oracle Challenger.
You can dance in this machine.
Sean is just one of many civilian performers at the air show. From biplanes,
we have no engine,
to gliders, this year's non-military performers have something for everyone.
I'd like to say I have a lot of fun, but I don't. It's a lot of work.
Dan Buchanan flies his hang glider at the Miramar Air Show.
Yeah, on weekends I entertain at air shows flying gliders.
It's similar to the ones you see at the Torrey Pines glider port.
There's nothing that your mother would tell you to go and do on a weekend.
But Dan's glider is different than the typical glider.
I've got a spinal cord injury.
Dan is a paraplegic airshow pilot confined to a wheelchair from a prior hang gliding accident.
The glider smacked me in the helmet so hard it gave me a compression fracture.
But that hasn't stopped Dan.
Lightning usually doesn't strike twice. I know there's encouragement that comes to some people through what I'm doing with no intention of that, but that just happens.
Dan flies both in the day and night show at Miramar.
Spike of adrenaline.
With two different gliders. One act, an airplane flies within feet of him, cutting ribbons.
You know, coming by at 200 miles an hour, chopping the streamers off, 15 feet from my feet. It's fun.
San Diego 6 aviation correspondent and airshow pilot himself, Spencer Suderman, shows us just how that smoke comes from the wings.
So, Steve, I noticed you've got some Mountain Dew bottles on your airplane here. Tell me about that.
Just smoke that comes off the wingtips during the performance.
How hot does this get? Could I touch this when you land?
No, well, you could, but you're going to have blisters when you do. It gets very hot. That's why it's on a guarded shield away from the aircraft.
So when you think about the Miramar Air Show,
we're aerial entertainers is what we are.
No, it's much more than just the Blue Angels.
Flying a biplane is getting down with it. Rock and roll, hip-hop, baby.
Reporting with Spencer Suderman at MCAS Miramar.
So I've dedicated my entire adult life to this art form called airshow flying.
Gary Buzel, San Diego 6 News.
Nice story, guys. Getting us fired up for the show. According to USA Today, the Miramar Air Show, which is the largest military air show in the U.S., is also rated by the newspaper as one of the 10 best in the country.
And among the many performers at